What happened to the stormtroopers after the fall of the Empire? The stormtroopers were the backbone of the Empire, and along with the immense Imperial Navy, dominated the galaxy for just over 2 decades. The Imperial military apparatus was comprised of billions of soldiers, pilots, engineers and officers, with this juggernaut a necessary requirement in keeping the expansive galaxy in check. However, despite its seemingly overwhelming and eternal might, the Empire was in fact very fragile. Unlike in a stable democracy, where peaceful and orderly transitions of power from one ruler to the other take place all the time, the Empire was a brutal dictatorship. This meant that after Emperor Palpatine's death, the Imperial bureaucratic structure fractured into competing factions, all vying for power and intent on installing themselves as the new Emperor. Furthermore, the New Republic was quickly closing in on the remaining Imperial remnant worlds, as well as dominating the Imperials with a newly invigorated military. The New Republic waged a war of propaganda, showcasing the many atrocities the Empire committed and was still committing, shocking many of the Imperial loyalists. The stormtroopers were in some cases brutally overthrown by the local populations, their armour displayed as a warning to any remaining Imperial loyalist. Many of the remaining stormtroopers could see the writing on the wall, and desertion became commonplace. This was made worse by the New Republic bombarding Imperial worlds with the truth about the Empire, and many began to doubt their allegiances. In canon, Operation Cinder caused many of the Empire's finest to further question their loyalty. Operation Cinder saw the Empire bombard many of their own planets with satellites, the twisted reasoning being that it would cull the weak and make it stronger than ever before. Many stormtroopers would meet their end that fateful day, and countless others would desert the Empire after losing so many brothers in arms at the hands of the faction they would have once killed and died for. Some continued to fight for the many fractured remnants of the once great Empire. However, very few served their Imperial warlords out of true loyalty to the Empire, as many had under Palpatine. Most were primarily concerned with credits. Many who could not or did not want to find work with the disparate Imperial remnants turned to bounty hunting within the criminal underworld. As stormtroopers were now completely outlawed within the New Republic territory, those who remained loyal to the Empire fled to the Outer Rim and even the unknown regions, rebuilding a new military force that could one day retake the galaxy.